Good morning, Brick Cavers. This is Bob Nelson in the Brick Cave here, January 18th, 2012. Wishing you and yours a happy new year and filling you in on some of the Brick Cave news here for the start of, well, what may just be the last year. So let's get busy because we don't have a lot of time. All right. I do want to touch, today is the 18th. It is Wednesday. There is a lot of protesting going on in regards to the Stop Online Piracy Act today, or SOPA as people are calling it. Just wanted to draw your attention to the official statement that Brick Cave Media put on their website last night, and that same message is showing across all of the content sites today. Feel free to read through it. If you have any questions, certainly don't hesitate. Catch us on Facebook, catch us on Google Pages, catch us on any of the plethora of places that we maintain a presence, and we are happy to discuss and answer any questions that you might have. Lots of news to cover here for January, so I'm just going to jump right into it. I will start actually with video today. In the video side, I just want to give you an update on Yellowstone Sunset, which is a short that we've actually filmed, that we are editing. We were hoping to have it edited and ready to show at last weekend's DarkCon festival. Unfortunately, that did not happen. We are still well on target to have that done in time for the upcoming March Leprechaun convention happening in March here in Arizona. So feel free, if you have questions on that, just visit our website. We're trying to keep that updated with Yellowstone Sunset information. Also, the Brick Cave Film page on Facebook or Google, we're trying to post updates as they come across. I do also want to make an impassioned plea for fundraising right now for our web series, which is called Subterfuge. We are trying to raise money this month so that we can start shooting that next month, hopefully to release episodes later on this year. We don't need a lot of money, but we do need some money for some practical effects stuff, some makeup stuff, things like that. So if you can find it in your heart, please, 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 please pop over to brickcavefilms.com, and there are some tremendous gifts that we're offering as thank yous for your contribution. We can use any and all the help that we can get. Thank you again for your help with that. I'm going to transition now, pivot to audio. On the audio side, for those of you that know, since December or so, we have been trying to transition our albums from the aggregator that we're using currently, which is TuneCore, to a new aggregator, CD Baby. Just wanted to make sure you knew that process is ongoing. We're continuing to make that transition. One of the benefits of that transition, one of the new albums that we released in December, which was Russ Kazmierzak's No More Zombies. That album has been sent out to the electronic stores. Should be available anytime on any of the stores. So iTunes, Napster, any of the eMusic, Spotify. It should be all out there in the next probably week to 2 weeks. We are continuing that transition. It's kind of a slow transition because we want to make sure that the album is taken out of the stores from TuneCore before we go ahead and put it back into the stores from CD Baby. For the record, we don't officially have any gripes with TuneCore. We still maintain a relationship with them. We will probably still put out albums through them. They just use a different business model than CD Baby does. And based on the albums and what they sell, it just makes more sense for us to use the CD Baby model on those albums than the TuneCore model. So, again, if you want to know more about it and kind of talk about if there's a good way for you to go, certainly catch our Facebook or Google page for the audio site, and we'll be happy to share with you what we have learned in that regard. I also want to touch on the website itself, the brickcaveaudio.com site. We, in December, launched a new feature called the Listening Room, which the Listening Room is kind of a home for a lot of the recordings that we have done over the years. We have literally hundreds, if not thousands, of hours of audio that is kind of sitting around waiting for us to do something with it. Some of it we're not ever going to be able to get anything to on it. We're not going to be able to make a product out of it or what have you. So we wanted to still have a place for that audio to be listened to. That's what the listening room is. It's going to be kind of our place for you to go in and find all kinds of eclectic events and recordings and things that we did that kind of really wouldn't have a home anywhere else. So we're going to try and get another piece out today. So check the site later on tonight. I think this piece that's already out there is the last poetry slam at the Ascenza Coffee House in Mesa, Arizona. So again, all kinds of eclectic different types of recordings. So make sure you're subscribed. Again, either the email newsletter, Facebook, Google, and you can get updates when we add new content to the listening room. I do want to get into books now. Books have been kind of the busy area for us, the area of focus for us. They're going to continue to be the area of focus for us, at least for the foreseeable future, and here's why. We've got some new books coming out. Here, February 28th is the official launch date for Sharon Skinner's The Healer's Legacy, which for a lot of people is going to be a completely new book and a completely new sort of vision of Sharon as a writer. We have a book out for her right now that's mostly poetry and nonfiction and things like that. This is going to be a completely different side of Sharon. We're very excited. We got to see the cover art for it yesterday. It's incredible cover art. It's an incredible book. It's a fantasy book. You're going to love it. So look for that. Pre-orders will start on the 1st of February. We will probably do a cover reveal event as well sometime right around the first week of February. So tremendous book there. We also have the second book of the Ascension series from J.A. Junta coming out. That'll be May 1st. Before then, in the month of February, we are going to do a special auction. Joe found a couple of copies of the previous version of the book that he had self-published, and it is such a completely different story. It's almost like it's a separate book. We decided to go ahead and auction those two. There are two of them, and we decided to auction them off and give a portion of the proceeds to charity. So Joe has asked that a portion of the proceeds go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and you, as the bidder, will also get an opportunity to decide where some of the proceeds of the winning bid will go. So stay tuned for that. We'll be posting information on the Brick Cave book site. We'll also be posting information on the Ascension Trilogy site, and as well Facebook, Google pages, and all the other stuff. So stay tuned for that. Also, there's a couple of new articles on the Brick Cave book site that you probably want to check out. One of them, we talk a little bit about potential consolidation in the ebook store industry. 2011 saw a lot of new ebook stores pop up, but with the places like Amazon going after select, sort of special content through their like Kindle Select program and other things like that, then it kind of leads you to believe that maybe there'll be some consolidation in the industry, and we talk about that a little bit. So feel free to read that. We also talk a little bit about, we get a lot of emails from authors asking us if we're accepting manuscripts right now. We are not accepting manuscripts, and we talk a little bit about why we're not accepting manuscripts and kind of what, how our business model operates and what we do and those kinds of things. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of understanding behind the scenes for us. And that is really the big picture right now. That's about it that's going on here at Brick Cave Media. Just wanted to say thank you all for your support in 2011. We had a tremendous 2011. We are having a fantastic 2012 so far. January has just been an incredible month all across the board. So thank you for that support. Please keep supporting us. We would love to see you out and about at some events. We're going to try and get to some events outside of our little nucleus here in Arizona. If you've got an event that you think would fit for what we do, feel free to let us know. And, follow us on all the social places and so on and so forth. So thank you again, and have a great 2012. See you in February.